Good morning and welcome to week 2 of LDS 500. We're continuing in our North House book, my favorite leadership book. This week we were talking about the skills approach. We're in chapter 3. Katz is the theorist behind the skills approach. It's been around for many decades. We're going on 60 here, I believe. The skills approach is a 3-step approach. It talks about your technical skills, your human skills, and your conceptual skills. We'll have technical skills that we excel at, whether it be running the machinery where you are working on, a computer, any of those, as it's called, technical skills. They can be very specific. Our technical skills can be very specific. Then we have our human skills, or our people skills. Some of us are going to be better at this than others. This is definitely something that we can work upon. We need to reflect inside and learn what people skills we excel at and which people skills we lack. We can do this by observing others and thinking about the people skills that they exhibit, that we admire, that we find help us as employees, as subordinates, as followers. We can just look at anybody, whether it be in the workplace or in our personal lives. This is one thing I want to stress upon. I know we are here, and you will hear me say this over and over again, I know we are here for a degree to help us better ourselves in our careers. But one thing that I found from my degree, my doctorate is in organizational leadership, is that my leadership skills in my personal life have expanded, have excelled, have just become better because of what I learned in my organizational leadership degree. I am a leader in my personal life, whether it be as a mother, whether it be as leading on any of the committees that I am involved in. There are many aspects in my personal life that I am a leader, and I just feel more effective at those roles in my personal life. So again, we are here in academia to help us improve our professional careers, but I'm hoping every week as you are looking at these leadership skills, and then when you get into your concentration and you're looking at those skills that you're going to be focusing on, you're looking at how they can help you in your personal life also. So don't just look at it from, okay, she's saying I have technical skills. What does that mean? You have technical skills in your personal life. Okay, your human skills, you have people skills. You definitely have people skills in your personal life. And the other one is conceptual skills, concepts. You have conceptual skills in your career and your personal life. So please always be looking at how this is going to help you as a person also. That it might even make it more enjoyable. Because, sometimes when we're thinking about academics, they might be a little boring. Oh, here we go again, another week of academics. Here we go again, another day of improving your personal life. Okay? Try to look at it that way. Other things that we're going to be looking at is the attributes that make up these skills. Let's see, motivation. We're going to talk a lot about motivation in our leadership degree because motivation is going to play a huge part in being an effective leader. If I were to say to you, what is one of the traits of a leader who inspired you? You're going to say, they motivated me. It's probably going to be one of the first that's going to come out of your mouth. Competencies, such as a competency for planning, competency for critical thinking, creative thinking, being a visionary, things along those lines. We're going to talk about social skills. That kind of goes back with our people skills, our social skills. Just how we interact with everybody, how we socially relate to the world, okay? So we're going to be talking about some of those skills this week. Things that influence our skills development. So what is influencing your skills development right now? Academia, being here, possibly looking for a promotion, looking to change jobs. So what is going to influence, and one of them that's going to be mentioned in our book is career experiences, environmental experiences. And when we talk about in this type of environment, we're talking about the internal environment and the external environment, okay? So those are things that are going to be affecting your skills development. Some other things, problem solving. Are you a good problem solver? Is that something that you already maybe naturally are excelling at? Or is it something that you would really like to improve upon? So we're going to be talking about that this week. One thing, I love this book by Northouse, okay? Get that out there. You're going to hear me talk about it a lot. But I like at the end of the chapter, it talks about strengths and criticisms. Because in this book, we're talking about a lot of theories. And for theories, you're going to have the person who developed the theory, and then you're going to have people who continued with that theory and help to develop even further. And you're going to have people who try to criticize these theories, and they don't feel that they're sound and true, or maybe they have another theory that they feel is more effective than the theory that we're talking, the skills approach in this particular week. So I really just love the way that this book is set up. The next section, you have the application, applying what you are learning. And this goes back to what I was saying earlier. Don't just apply it in your career. Apply it in your personal life. When you're taking the survey at the end of each week, I ask you what you learned this week that you can immediately apply. And that can be in your personal life, that can be in your academic life, that can be in your professional life. What are you immediately applying to your life, okay? And then there's some case studies in this book, and I'm just scrolling through the pages right here. Some of them we will be doing as our assignments, so you'll notice they are in the book. But some of them you're just welcome to look at and see if it's a topic. You might be reading over, looking at the one case study here. Teacher of the Year. I haven't read that one, but I just looked at that one, and maybe that's something me, as an instructor, I would like to read about that. So if there's something that inspires you, go ahead, read a case study, get something extra out of the textbook. But and then at the end there's a skills inventory. These are some things you may really, really want to try. You just a purpose, and it gives you the instructions. I highly recommend them. This is on page 80 and 81. So please, I love this book. I've used this book since about the 6th edition, so I'm very familiar with it. Please, I highly recommend if you rented it. I don't know if any of you are renting books, but if you rented it, I really recommend this is one that you get that you can keep, because I just love it. Anyhow, enough about the book. Have a wonderful week too, and I'll be talking with you soon.